How's it going, guys? Back here again with some more. We're all here in MTGA. Today, we're looking at Darigaaz Reincarnated deck that I've been tinkering with for a bit now. I keep on running into various problems, and a lot of the problems center around me punting, and the deck just not working as I intended to. And it's not the traditional type of punt. Oh, what noise? The traditional type of punts where I just throw away a game, because if we were just throwing away games, we could record that and put that up. But more so in deck construction, which has been a bit since I've built like a deck that I've just slapped on the table, and my opponent was like, "What are you doing, bro? That doesn't do anything." And ooh, egg on my face. But after a bit of tinkering, I kind of just gravitated back towards a Dragon Tribal because that was the simplest version. Long story short, egg counters are hard to interact with, and I'm not very good at interacting with them. Okay, the Kazu, okay. I thought for a moment that was an alt art Scoot Swarm, and with my luck, man, I would do something to make it win. I don't know. I've been unintentionally helping my token opponents make tokens. We're doing a lot of weird stuff. 3 treasure tokens, please. Baker's King Corvald here. Resolve. Treasure token. Not gonna put these out yet. We'll attack him for 1. Our Goblin Servant. He may not be the strongest of boys, but he is tough. All that meat packing has done well for his durability. To be fair, if I were that guy, I would also have to be pretty strong too, right? Because like, look at how close he is to that food. To a dragon, to a Corvold. Where did the line between food my friend is offering me start and okay. Go get him, Corvold. Go get him, Darsog. Draw me a card. Some non dragon ramp pieces are still in the deck. Even though we do have good dragon ramp cards, we're not that one. Yeah, I'll block that. Sure, go ahead, kill it. I think it's Wrath time. That's where we're at. Our opponent has had enough, and Blood Money is on the menu. Decline. Stay there. We're gonna get down this guy. This guy. I guess that's it for us. Dragon. Hey, look at that dragon. Uh, might as well surveil a bit. I bet we can get a surveil in with this. Yeah, we can. Come on. There we go. Ah. Cool. Can go to the bin. Don't need him. We're against the Necrodominance. The Necrodominance is one of those decks where I've played it a bit, and I've played against it a bit, and it feels like it's either an existential threat or not a problem at all. And I'm guessing our opponent is the not a problem at all version. The existential threat version is the Colossus, Cultivator Colossus combo with it, where you can just like churn through your deck to get lands. Really want to blood money here, but I feel as though maybe a blood money would just break the camel's back. We'll give it a go. Yeah, maybe the camel's back is breakable. Acting. Darzog is here. Going in. Artifact. We'll kill the non-artifact when it comes down, which will probably be the next. So that is the only thing we can do. GG. We gotta win. I've played like 15 games with this deck, and I think that might be the first one. So, congrats, we did it. It took way more finagling than I thought, and I did end up with something a bit bland. Oh no, I was trying to be creative. Just did not work out as well for me as I'd hoped. But sometimes, I don't know, it reminds me a bit of the new set that's coming out not recently, soon. Uh, Bloomberg, right? Not Bloomberg. Bloomborough. Uh, Spoilers are happening, and like there are 14 drives in there, and card advantage, I guess. I think that's also card advantage, but it's temporary. Whereas this could be card advantage, trample, ramp. It's the all-in-one package. I can't afford to have that happen. Smeagol is really good ramp, right? So that's why he's in the deck. Necrodominance, but we're just gonna Smeagol. You have another removal spell? Are you telling me that 3 out of 4 cards in your hand are removal spells? Guess not. I guess it was just bank busting time. Bank busting time is very important. You should be doing it often. Which is not an endorsement of bank robbery. Really, opponent? You're gonna gain me 4 life? I could use that to Necrodominance. Red. Boy, Mount Doom is expensive. It's a nice utility land that can color fix, but like 1 life every time you need to cast a spell. Deep, don't you think? Sauron, could you cut me a break? It's nicer in formats where you have like Yavimaya or Urborg. Yeah. Because in those situations, you can have it be a black source or a green source and not have to worry about any of the shenanigans that come with it. Or the downside is mitigated, I suppose, would be a better way of. I'm actually going to get an untap land just because Realmbreaker, the invasion tree, is probably our best friend in this scenario. We outpace our opponent. We're sure to do well. No attack. I see seal away, opponent. I'm not going to attack until I have to. Next turn, I think we Necrodominance. We try to play out as much of our hand as we can. Necrodominance as much as possible. I still don't know if I'm going to go over max hand size though. One of the things I noticed in some of my test games is that I don't really think I get the most value out of Necrodominance. You have enchantment removal, opponent? Is that where we're at? Hey, would you look at that? I'll take. I will pressure Johnny though. Steal away. Probably what happens. But it means that we don't get a enchantment. 78, 5. So we could go full 7. Okay. Earthquake Dragon. Too much. These 5 should be enough. Darzog's Welt. Darzak. The name, man. The name is hard. I can read it in my head, but saying it out loud is harder than I thought. Well, that's bad. Next one, I guess I One Ring and One Ring and Desprout. Can't do that. My turn. Hit a One Ring action, opponent. And then I will let 6 means that we won't be drawing with I think we've black mana'd ourselves to death, unfortunately. We have a very low life total, and it's only going to get lower. We don't have any Praetors in our deck. Chimmeled. Only one of those cards that I see almost everybody run. By getting my hands on a copy, I almost never run it these days. Just a bit. Aha. So we got the well. We're dead anyways, essentially. Okay. Go ahead, draw your card, opponent. Smith. And Relic. Pass the turn. Hmm. Our Mount Doom has been turned off. That I know. But what can we do? We can cast a dragon with this, gain 2 life, and then we have 2 more cards to draw. Necrodominance. It really is the story of Selesnya versus Rakdos. We have similar numbers of permanents, similar numbers of card advantage, I guess. Yeah, similar. But they've managed to gain 10 life in the process while we've managed to lose 24. Adds GG, opponent. I think we have time for one more. This has been a good workshopping for the deck. But say the artwork. I never really took a serious look at his artwork until I started uh, building around him for the second time, and got some got some an odd posture. But like, if he is like a dragon flying in the skies, he would have that kind of posture, right? Like he's not a hmm. Well, there isn't a good example here, but like he's got 4 arms. All of these dragons got 4 arms too, except for maybe that one. That one might not. He's a true dragon. We know that much about him. I don't know much of his lore, but he do be true. We're getting petitioned, and I did not put a Gaia's Blessing in this deck, so that is a guaranteed loss, I think. Mill is in one of those weird places on Arena where you put a Gaia's Will. It's called Gaia's Will. 2 mana, shuffle 3 cards in. If you get to put into the graveyard from your library, shuffle the graveyard back into your library. Uh, you put one of those into your deck, and you almost always win against a mill deck. You don't have one of those in your deck, you almost always lose against a mill deck. That's basically where they're at. They have counterspell, mana drain, wash away. Like they have really good protections for their plan, and as long as they can find either rebuke or rift, they can recur it repeatedly. And like the archetype is solid, but it folds hard to that one card, and that is probably why it's not as popular, at least in Brawl. I ran into it a few times on the ladder for historic. It appears to be somewhat popular still. Oh God, that is death. Two power. Hmm. I will kill a Bruvac. Maybe. Ah, the Bruvac is really scary. A single mill spell with that combination on the board is bad. One doubles to 2 and then 2 to 4. This is half mill 4. Which is not great for us. This would have been mill 2, which becomes 4, and then the 4 becomes 8. And that's already nearly 10% of our deck. We need to get down Broodling to actually answer Bruvac number 2. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Guess it doesn't matter. On it. I am gonna try to I just have to kill boy. Boy has to die. That's where we're at. You can emerge. What's the cheapest option I have? I'm just gonna get a Toxic Deluge. I'm gonna get a Toxic Deluge. Opponent? Thoughts on this 7 damage to the Bruvac. Your game plan is sick. Don't get me wrong. I respect the grind, but this is an obscene thing that you're trying to do to me that I don't want to have happen. This can be kill one Bruvac, search for something that can maybe kill another Bruvac. If we're looking at double Bruvac part 4. God, I hope we're not looking at double Bruvac part 4. That is a nightmare in and of itself. We're finally going to start playing some petitioners. It might just be too late though. Like, if they block Broodling. Oh, no, it's not. They deal 13 doubles to 26, so 50, 60 some. What? Darzog. Kill this man. Kill him dead. Ugh, that was terrifying. Okay. New fear unlocked. Good to know. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.